Okay, so we've studied 4 different transformations in geometry. We've had translation, which is a move or a slide. We've studied rotation, where something turns around a point of rotation. Reflection, where you have a line of reflection and things get reflected across. And finally, dilation, where some figure becomes bigger or smaller, right? So, of these 4 rotations, which ones produce an image that is the exact shape and size as the pre-image, which is what you started with? Well, translation certainly does. Let me fix it so it actually does. Okay. So that certainly produces something that is the same size and the same shape. So translation does. Rotation, start off with something like that, and you rotate it. You might get something like that, rotating around. It's going to be the exact same size and shape. Reflection, if you have a line of reflection and you have a triangle here and you reflect it across, that triangle will be the exact mirror image of what you started with. So reflection does. Any geometric transformation that keeps the size and the shape of the pre-image. Now, it doesn't matter, like in reflection, it flips over backwards. It's still considered the same shape. And in rotation, it turns, still considered the same shape. Those are called rigid transformations. So this is an important vocabulary right here. Rigid transformations. So those include translation, rotation, and reflection. In a rigid transformation, the pre-image and the image are congruent. This is an important word in geometry, and we're going to use it a lot. Congruent just means things that are the exact same size and the same shape. So all of the corresponding sides are the same, all of the corresponding angles are the same. Every distance is the same. So, is dilation a rigid transformation? Well, if you start with something like this, and you blow it up by dilation to something like this, is that the same size and the same shape? Well, no. It has the same size, or I'm sorry, it has the same shape. But not the same size. So, no. When the shape of figures is preserved, like this, but the size is changed, we say that the pre-image and image are similar. This is another, I know this is a word you use a lot in everyday English, but in geometry it has a distinct meaning. It means things that are the same shape, but not necessarily the same size. So if they were the same size, they would be congruent, but if they're just the same shape and not the same size, we say that they are similar.